Today, we are going to tackle something huge, something that can literally change your entire life. We're talking about the skill of self-confidence.
So let's just jump right in with a question, and I need you to be totally honest with yourself here. Do you ever get that little voice in your head, that nagging feeling that maybe, just maybe, you're not good enough?
Well, what if I told you that voice is wrong? Dead wrong. Because that feeling, that doubt, it's not telling you the whole story. And today, we're going to break down exactly why.
Okay, so let's dive in. First up, what you're really missing. And trust me, it's probably not what you think it is.
So here's the big secret, the thing that feels like it's holding you back. It's not about talent, it's not something you're born with or without. The missing ingredient, it's a skill, a crucial one. It's self-confidence.
But what does this lack of confidence actually look like in real life? How does it show up day to day? That brings us right to our next point, the cycle of self-doubt.
I want you to see if any of this rings a bell. You want to start that new project, but you hesitate. A great opportunity lands in your lap, but your first thought is, oh no, I can't do that. Or, and this is a big one, you try something once, you fail, and that's it, you're done. You quit for good. See, the common thread here isn't that you're not capable. It's that you don't believe you are.
And that right there, that leads us to the most important part of this whole thing. Let's talk about the truth about self-confidence.
Okay, this is the big aha moment. Most of us have this huge misconception. We think confidence is a personality trait, right? You're either born with it or you're not. If you're shy, you're just shy. But that's not the truth. The truth is confidence is a skill, just like playing guitar or learning to code. It can be trained, it can be developed, it's built through practice. And that's the absolute key, isn't it? I mean, you wouldn't pick up a violin for the first time and expect to play a masterpiece, would you? Of course not. Confidence is exactly the same. It requires practice.
All right, so if it's a skill, that means we can get better at it, which is great news. But how? How do we actually do that? Let's get into the toolkit. Here's how you start building your confidence.
So, the bedrock, the absolute foundation of all confidence, comes down to one word: repetition. Just think about it. It's almost impossible to feel confident doing something brand new. Real confidence, that kicks in when your brain goes, oh, this again? Psh, I got this. I've done it 100 times. Every single time you repeat an action, you're literally carving a new pathway in your brain that says, I can do this. So, what's the big, secret, 3-step method for building this foundation? You ready? Step 1, repeat. Step 2, repeat. And step 3, yep, you guessed it, repeat. There's no magic pill here, folks. It's just about putting in the reps. You're not just practicing, you're literally proving to your own brain over and over that you're capable.
Okay, but wait. Repetition is huge, but it's not enough. It's the foundation for sure, but there's another piece to this puzzle. And this is where most people get stuck. The real difference maker? It's persistence.
I mean, seriously, look at history. Thomas Edison failed, thousands of times before he got the light bulb right? J.K. Rowling got rejected by publisher after publisher. The most successful people in the world, they're not always the most talented. They're just the ones who didn't stop when it got tough. They were persistent.
So while you're out there putting in the reps and being persistent, there's a battle going on inside your own head. There's that little voice, the critic, that whispers, don't do it, you'll fail, you're not good enough. But there's another voice, the coach, that says, I can do this, I am good enough, I will find a way. The question is, which voice are you feeding? Which one are you letting win?
This reminds me of that incredible quote from Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. Wow, think about that. He didn't wait for the world to crown him. He crowned himself first, in his own mind. That right there is the insane power of self-talk.
And it's not just about what's going on inside your head either. Who you surround yourself with, that's absolutely critical. If you're hanging around people who are constantly doubting you or criticizing you, it's like trying to stay dry in a hurricane. It's just not going to work. You have to protect your confidence by choosing people who build you up.
So what does all this add up to? It's this. Confidence doesn't actually change the facts of a situation. What it changes is how you see those facts. It reframes your reality. So when you face rejection, it's not, they don't like me, it's, maybe it's just not the right time. When a task is hard, it's not, I can't do this, it's, okay, I need to try another way. It's all about your perspective. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, the most powerful one of all,
Believe in yourself first.
Because when it all boils down, after all the work, all the persistence, it really comes down to one simple truth.
Look, no one is going to believe in you.
No one is going to bet on you.
Until
You do. You have to believe in yourself first. That's the key that unlocks the entire thing. So the real question isn't for me, it's for you. Are you ready to start believing?